What's up, guys? Welcome back to 3VS Bro Sports. Today, we're going to continue with our draft analysis and grades. We're going to start off in the AFC East with the Jets. Shout out to Brody Smith, our good friend. Huge Jets fan. He has to be in love with this draft. Their first-round pick was Mekhi Becton, a tackle. Second-round pick, Denzel Mims, wide receiver. Third-round picks, Ashton Davis, safety, and Jabari Zuniga, defensive end. In the fourth round, they selected LaMichael Perine, James Morgan, and Cameron Clark. In the fifth round, Bryce Hall, and in the sixth round, Braden Mann. What do you guys think about that?
For me, this is one of the best drafts of any of the teams in the NFL. And usually the Jets are some of the you see the Jets draft and they usually disappoint. But this year, I really, really love the way they drafted. I can't even lie about it. They drafted very good for me. With their first overall selection, it's sort of like Andrew Thomas. There was a person on the board. It was Tristan Wirfs. A lot of times they had him above Mekhi Becton, but I'm not going to fault them for it. I think Mekhi Becton has the most upside out of all the linemen, but I also do think he has the most bust potential. But I don't fault them at all. He's a massive guy, and I think he could be a really amazing lineman in the league. And some people were a little bit mad that they didn't take a receiver, but I mean, either way, they weren't going to go wrong, and I love the pick. With their second round pick, they got Denzel Mims. And the good thing about this that people don't understand, maybe not know, the Jets traded back and they weren't supposed to get Denzel Mims. They traded back thinking that, hey, we're not going to, get Denzel Mims now. We're going to get another position. And they even traded back and got another fourth round pick and ended up getting Denzel Mims, which was in the first round and even my mock drafts and a lot of other mock drafts, which is just an amazing pick for me. Third round pick at first, safety Ashton Davis. I thought it was a bit questionable, but when you think about the situation with the Jets, they don't have Jamal Adams under contract, and he might hold out. So that's one reason why I think it was a decent pick. And I also don't think that you should draft like that, just banking off of that. But he can also play some cornerback, and he played cornerback in college, so I don't mind the pick at all. It was an amazing pick, but it wasn't bad at all. And then they got that DN, and he was a pretty good value there. I thought that he was, he's a good player. He could probably, be a starter for the Jets. The Jets D line is pretty good. It's not bad. So I think, he could be a rotational player, even start. And then fourth, I thought that this maybe would have been a bad pick. When I thought about it more, it's not really. When you think about Le'Veon Bell's injury history and without the Jets having another backup running back, I think that that's a pretty good pick to get another running back, quick guy that, you can throw the ball to out of the backfield and everything. The only pick that I don't really like is this pick right here, James Morgan, quarterback, in the fourth round. I don't really think it was, in the fourth round, I think that's a little bit early because you've seen even some of the better quarterbacks like Jacob Eason, he fell even farther than that. So I don't know. I just don't really think that was a good pick for me. But other than that, I mean, the last couple picks were later. The guard, I mean, you can never go wrong with the line. And then in the fifth round, this was the biggest steal for me out of this whole entire for the Jets. It was a huge steal. Bryce Hall in the fifth round. I mean, he was, ranked a top 10 corner, maybe barely out of the top 10 at cornerback. Good, turn the ball over in college. You can't really ask much more out of the Jets. This draft, they just hit so good with this draft. It was, for me, it's an A minus for me. I think it was a great draft.
Yep, I agree with you on pretty much everything. First pick, Mekhi Becton. I think he's a really solid offensive tackle. I think he'll fit them very well. Second round, I love this pick for them. Denzel Mims. Just like being an Eagles fan, needing a receiver late. He was one of the receivers that was always on the radar for the Eagles. He was either going to go late, first round, early second. So I think, like you said, they traded back and were still able to get him. I love that pick for them. Third round, took Ashton Davis. I like that pick too. Third round, Jabari Zuniga. I think he was a pretty solid pick added to that D line. Fourth round, little questionable. I mean, running back position, never a terrible thing to add to. LaMichael Perine. You have Le'Veon Bell already. Not a terrible pick. Could always use depth there. Running backs are one of the biggest injury-prone players in my eyes. Like you said, fourth round, I didn't really like the QB pick there, and I don't really think he was the best available at QB there either. Fourth round, Cameron Clark, added to the offensive line, added some depth. Fifth round, another pick I love. I think Bryce Hall could have easily been, late second, early third round potential in my eyes. Really solid cornerback. and 6th round took a punter. So overall, I'm gonna have to give them an A-. I think they drafted extremely well. Got lucky in a few cases, and hit big.
Yeah, you guys hit it pretty well. I love their first round pick in Mekhi Becton. I think he's going to be able to protect Sam Darnold for many years. Their second round pick, Denzel Mims, great pick. I thought he was a first round talent, and he fell right into their laps at pick 59. So that's a great value for them. I think that he can slide in. He's going to be a great target for Sam Darnold. Third round picks, Ashton Davis and Jabari Zunga. I think that they're both quality players, and they can both make an impact this year for the Jets defense. I really like Jabari Zunga. He's a lot of upside for me. Their fourth round picks, like you guys said, LaMichael Perine, I thought that he's a good depth pick there. But I didn't really agree with picking James Morgan, the quarterback, as a backup there. I thought that there was better quarterbacks on the board, and they had bigger needs too. And their fifth round pick, Bryce Hall, I love that pick for them. I love watching Bryce Hall's tape. Like, he just wows me every time I see him play. So it's great value there in the fifth round. And overall, I love the draft for them. And like you guys, I'll give them an A- too. I think that the Jets really hit this draft well. I think they're a top 5 team, a top 5 draft. They drafted the top 5 here.
Yeah, me too.
agree.
Top 5 drafted team this year for sure.
All right, well, that concludes this video. Make sure to stay tuned, and we're going to have every team here coming out shortly. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you later.